Alright, what's up? Happy Thursday, guys. This hair is a little crazy here. But, yeah. What the fuck is balance? Sorry for, that vulgarity, but everybody is talking about balance and how important it is and how it's, integral that you find your balance and keep your balance and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you don't just achieve this equilibrium, this state, and then just stay there forever. Like, oh, I've got balance, now I'm good to go. No, you're always in the act of balancing. There are going to be times in your life when you're pursuing certain things or going down certain paths that are going to make it look very unbalanced to the outside world, to make you look like an unbalanced person or an extreme person in one way or the other. And if that is serving a greater purpose of a goal that you're working towards, then for me, I think that that's okay. I think that sometimes you have to put in an exhausting amount of time and energy and effort into one facet or one area of your life in order to see big growth. And then, of course, you pull back and you recover and you put more into those other buckets, but you're not always going to be what looks like balanced in the sense that we think of it, like equal parts in all areas. And I think it's okay, so I don't think we need to be so hard on ourselves about freaking finding balance and staying balanced and blah, 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 because stressing so much about being balanced is worse for you than being this quote-unquote balanced unicorn that everyone wants you to be. So if you're feeling unbalanced and you're not necessarily needing to be unbalanced because you're working towards some goal that requires an extreme amount of time spent doing one thing, one activity, towards one endeavor, then change things, spend some of your time doing other things and achieving that state where you feel like your time is divvied up in a way that is productive for you and fulfilling for you. But don't stress too much if you're really tirelessly working for something and people are telling you that you're unbalanced, or you're reading blog posts or magazine articles about detecting if you're unbalanced or something like that. Definitely don't overthink it. Anything that you overthink or overstress is doing you more harm than good, especially when it comes to health and wellness, be that in the mental, spiritual, physical, any aspect of that. So yeah, balance for you is going to look different than the next person, obviously, because we all have different passions and different goals and different responsibilities every single day. But find that place that feels good for you right now and stay there until it doesn't feel good. I mean, that's the best thing to do, is to truly be in touch with your intuition and how you're feeling, as a whole person, mind, body, and soul, and just giving that the greatest clout over how you spend your time and how you live your life, because that's going to be most true and authentic to you, and that's what's going to shine the most out there in the world. So don't freaking worry about being balanced, and don't let that word or the perceptions around that word get to you. Just stay in touch with yourself, and that's going to help you live your best life, and know that balance is going to look different at every stage, and it's going to be changing and fluid all the time, and that's totally okay. And don't get stuck when you feel like you need a change. Just start making small tweaks, and overall, you'll keep an equilibrium, and you'll keep this balancing act up better than just feeling like you can reach balance and then rest, because there's never just one destination that you reach and then you just coast along from there. Life is constantly changing and evolving, as are we, and as is the world around us, and we have to be adaptive in that way. And so we are constantly, continuously balancing. And I think that is a much more accurate description of what we should be focusing on. Love you guys. Okay.